Hello everyone, this is a healing expert here. Um, uh, I know it's been a while. I just want to start off by apologizing for not doing this a lot sooner. I know I said I would in my previous video, but got really busy. C'est la vie. But I won't say any more on that. Anyway, so this is the second episode. I was going to do a review of the Stealth G2 tablet put out by Trio. Um, and it's what it was exciting about it was only $80. Picked it up at Office Max, and you know that's by far the cheapest tablet on the market, uh, as far as I can tell, anyway. Um, and so um, that's what this is. Uh, Quick note on the review process. I don't believe in numbering systems. I don't think they're helpful. What's a 4 mean? Does that mean I should buy it or not? Um, and on that note, I also don't believe in saying, you should definitely buy this, or, you might want to keep the receipt or something like that. Because again, I don't really find that too helpful. I think the most helpful is, what, how can it be used, and if you find that that's something that you can use it for, that you might find useful, then I leave it up to you whether or not you want to try and get it and pick it up. And other than that, um, yeah, so I'll just give you the pros and the cons, and I'll let you decide from there. Anyway, but overall, and I'll just give you my personal opinion on it. But overall, I found it pretty enjoyable, like, surprisingly enjoyable. Uh, it's not life altering like for me, life altering was the PlayStation 3. I went from not having one to using it every day once I got it, because there's so many things you can do with the PlayStation 3 aside from just playing video games. You can browse the internet, you can watch Blu-ray DVDs and all that kind of stuff. This tablet is nowhere near that. Um, um, but nonetheless, I found it surprising, especially for the price and what I was able to do with it. Uh, so let's get started. The battery life was pretty decent. Um, the box says 8 hours of use for on a single charge, and with really heavy use in the first few times I used it, um, I was only able to get about 4 hours use out of it. Um, and again, that's heavy use. I was watching videos, checking email, downloading apps, um, uh, checking my Facebook, surfing the web, and all that kind of stuff. And so, uh, um, not not bad, not exactly great either. But if you're using it for less frequent stuff, less heavy stuff, like occasionally checking your email, watching an occasional video, it does have a nice battery save feature. Like, you can turn off the Wi-Fi, you can turn off notifications, and there's a nice like, if you push the power button, and that works as a screen lock function, so that can help save battery. And on a single charge, using it like that, it'll last a couple days, and which was nice with standard use. I would say. So yeah, um, battery life is not bad. Um, the software. So let's talk a little bit about the software. It runs on an Android 4.0 ice cream sandwich operating system. So, and on the tablet, I found it responsive, intuitive, and navigable. All except for the file browsing software. I, I had trouble finding stuff that I had either uploaded onto my tablet or downloaded from the internet. So that was um, not so intuitive. But other than that, it was really easy to use. I found it intuitive to be able to go around and find my apps and put it, you know, and customize the desktop and everything how I like it. Um, the only thing was, it was the stock internet browser, the one that comes with the tablet, is not very good. I ended up having to download the Chrome Android browser, um, the Chrome browser for Android, and that took care of all the problems. So if you do decide to get this, I advise you to get the Google, um, the Chrome internet browser. It works, just as good as my laptop. Um, now, it features or it champions Google Play for downloading apps and stuff like that. So you have Microsoft has its store, the Apple has iTunes, Android tends to partner with Google Play, um, and there the developer community is actually very accessible. You can download a developer kit if you want to make your own apps, and there's a lot of good free apps on the Android, store and all that kind of stuff. So um, I even some of the things I've been doing with my tablet is I got a Kindle reader. I haven't really tried reading much on it yet. I'm holding out on something that I'll talk about later. I've downloaded um, a Super Nintendo emulator, which uh, is actually pretty enjoyable. That surprised me a lot. I've been playing Chrono Trigger on it a little bit, so and that's been a lot of fun. Um, um, I've also tried, like I said, I downloaded the Chrome browser and all that kind of stuff. I might try my hand at developing an app for it myself. Um, but yeah, the software has been running pretty smoothly for me. Uh, I I have gotten feedback from others and done some research myself that they're they're having a lot of issues with their Trio tablet. I can't really share that sentiment because that's not been my experience. Though I mean I don't doubt that that's been happening. Um, Mine doesn't. They said it for them it shuts off and restarts a lot. I haven't been having that problem. Mine just uh, been working pretty smoothly for me. So, but just be aware that some people are having this issue. Um, anyway, onto the hardware. I was mistaken in my first unboxing when I said that the tablet has a USB port, and I should have been more specific and said that it has a micro USB port. So what I mean is, um, so there are different USB connectors. So this is the standard male USB connector. Okay. Then here is the mini. Okay. You can see it's significantly smaller and been used for phones. But one of the later developments of USB port is the micro, which is what this connector is for, and that is the tablet has the female connector uh, for the micro USB. So with that being said, there is not a whole lot you can really connect to this thing other than to another computer. Uh, the um, Now, what I do find a little bit hopeful is I did pick up a tablet keyboard that uses a mini USB port, and there are mini USB connectors converters from mini to micro. So I decided to purchase one. I'm still waiting on the shipment to come in. But if this works, then I'll boost my rating a whole lot, and because this will be a lot more useful to me. I like to do writing, and so if it connects to the keyboard easily, that'll um, really boost my appreciation of this tablet. Um, as for some of the other stuff, I'm gonna let the camera speak for itself. I'm actually recording this video on the tablet, so um, you can judge it based on that. And so here's a little test on how fast it goes. Right. Anyway, and as far as connectivity, uh, in general, its only real connection to the outside beyond itself is either the Wi-Fi, um, wireless, or uh, using the USB connector. Other than that, there's no Bluetooth connection. There's no infrared or anything like that. Um, there's so what you can do with it is fairly limited unless you find ways around it using your USB cable. Um, Other than that, overall, it has my approval. I think I will be using it. I find it useful and worth the $80 that I paid for it. Um, if so, if you disagree, if you have the $80 to spare, I'd advise you to try it out for yourself and get your own opinion. But um, it has my approval. I think it's worth the $80, and um, that's really all I have to say on the matter. Uh, but I'll let you know about the keyboard thing as time goes on. Anyways, this has been Kneeling Expert saying bye. All right.